What it do? It's Crew. Hey man, listen, today I am here to talk about something that's very passionate to me, something that's very important to me, I guess I should say. The biggest jabronis in the UFC. These are the biggest jobbers in the UFC. Now, what is a jobber? What is a jabroni? If you don't know what that is, basically it's a guy whose only job is to lose to the top stars of the division. This guy may get CGI victories. They may even go on a fraudulent win streak. But I promise you, not a single fan exists that this guy is their favorite fighter unless it's completely ironic and they're basically one fight away from another losing streak, okay? And listen, there's nothing wrong with being a jobber. I fucking love most of these fighters, bro, but in an ironic way, and I feel like most of you guys too do as well. So let's get into this shit. Starting off strong, all right, man. Heavyweight division. I'm going in descending order, bro. There is not a single Sergey Spivak fan on this fucking planet, bro. Tell me I'm wrong that there's not a single fucking human being who's like, bro, Sergey Spivak's fighting today? Bro, I gotta watch this. This guy's a fucking jabroni, dude. He is a NPC fucking career mode generated fighter whose only job is to, crush all the blobs and lose to any sort of talent at heavyweight. And you guys should have realized that Tuivasa, even though he's my boy, I got a t-shirt of him, obviously. He went on a little insanity run. He got completely fucking blob checked by Sergey Spivak back in the day. So this is what Sergey Spivak does. He is, I'm not going to say a gatekeeper, but dude, people were picking this guy to beat Cyril Gane. People were saying, oh, this guy's going to fight Jones. Dude, he is a certified fucking jobber in the heavyweight division. He will lose to Marcin Tybura, and then he's going to go on a 3-fight win streak. Then he's going to lose a couple in a row. That's what Sergey Spivak does. All right, man, just to let you guys know. And yes, he does look like a vampire. He does look like he smells like onion. Okay, but I'm not going to hold that against him. That being said, certified fucking jabroni. Let's move on to the light heavyweight division. And listen, man, you can be a very high level jobber, bro. You can be a very high level gatekeeper. This guy, I was seeing a lot of NBA memes like, oh, this guy is the Kevin Durant of, Michael Porter Jr., right? Like that type of description, right? Anthony Smith is the Michael Jordan of Michael Johnson. He is the GSP of Neil Magny. Hopefully you get what I'm saying. Anthony Smith might be the greatest jobber of all time. And I'm not even going to lie to you guys. I would rather see Anthony Smith fight Alex Pereira than most light heavyweight contenders. I would rather see Smith versus Pereira more than like Ankalaev getting a title shot. We can just skip Ankalaev and give Smith the title shot. We can skip fucking Carlos Ulberg. We can skip a Hill rematch. Anthony Smith, one of my favorite fighters right now, just from his pure delusions. But I just have to be honest. This guy is a straight up jabron. Straight up jabron. He literally will probably fucking beat Dolidze and then lose like 3 fights in a row after. And my favorite thing about Anthony Smith is he's a real tough cookie, dude, as Lucas Tracy likes to say. He's a real tough out, dude, because he doesn't just lose to you via finish. He's going to drag out the loss to really emphasize how tough he is. He's always going to get his shit in. He's always going to live the gimmick of being Lionheart. He can't just get finished by these prospects. He has to get hit with a fucking walk-off decision where he's like looking into the camera being like, I fucking tried, guys. 20 minutes into the fight, he's lost about 20 teeth. He's just laying on the canvas covered in blood. He just looks in the camera. I tried, guys. I tried, guys. And then he gets on his podcast. I just didn't feel like myself out there. I don't know what it was. I just didn't feel like myself out there. So Anthony Smith, legendary jobber in the UFC. This guy literally thinks he's fucking Dustin Poirier. I love it, personally. He's got a great gimmick. I know he's going to win this weekend. And I would love to see him get a Mickey Mouse title shot against Pereira. But it's not going to happen because he's a jabron. Let's move on to the middleweight division. Now, this one I feel very fucking strongly about, dude. And borderline, this guy's the reason I made this video. He is the reason I made this fucking video, dude. Because like I said, most of these guys, they're certified gatekeepers. They win 1, lose 1, win 2, lose 2, right? Win streak, loss streak. You know how it goes, dude. But this guy, he's on the most fraudulent win streak right now in the UFC. And they're trying to push him up the division. He's a jabroni that's getting a push from management. They're trying to promote this guy. They're trying to push him up the rankings, even though I know exactly what he is. Brendan Allen, dude. Brendan Allen Again, not a single person walking the fucking earth is like, bro, Brendan Allen's gonna be champ, dude. I fucking love Brendan Allen, bro. Brendan Allen's my favorite fighter, dude. I love the way he gets nearly chinned in every single fight, right? This guy's on a 7-fight win streak, and that sounds impressive until you remember that the best wins on this win streak are Sam Alvey, Paul Craig, and Chris Curtis. He lost to Chris Curtis on damage. I thought he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could argue that Chris Curtis beat him. And Chris Curtis already chinned him. Paul Craig rocked him on the feet, which is just fucking hilarious. And Sam Alvey rocked him on the feet, which is just laughable. So, yeah, dude, this guy, Brendan Allen, there is not a bigger jobber at middleweight. And you want to know how I know this, dude? Because you fucking guys probably fucking remember, right? You guys remember when Drickus and Sean Strickland had that brawl at UFC 296? You probably don't remember that Brendan Allen was there during that. He was literally trying to break it up like it's literally like when The Undertaker and Brock Lesnar used to fight when you were a kid. And they send out fucking jobbers to kind of break it up. Like, they just send other wrestlers with nothing to do to break it up. That's literally Brendan Allen. That's literally his job. I swear to God, if a fight breaks out at a UFC event, Dana's just gonna tap Brendan Allen because he doesn't know who he is. Kid, go break this fucking fight up right now. So, listen, shout out to Brendan Allen. Seems like a cool dude. I'm almost rooting for him because he's such a jabroni, but at the same time, I have to just be real, bro. This is the most fraudulent win streak right now. I don't know how he's ranked number 7 for beating Paul Craig, who was ranked number fucking 14, and Chris Curtis on short notice, who also was barely ranked, and it was a split decision. Regardless, shout out to Brendan Allen, man. Certified jabroni. But listen, bro, you know, these guys are contemporary jobbers. Like, they're on a little bit of a hot streak right now. This guy that I'm about to talk about, he's been doing this shit for fucking years. He's built a career off it, bro. He has surpassed legacies like GSP and Kamaru Usman in his status as the greatest jobber in the UFC. This guy is like the Brooklyn Brawler of the UFC. Neil Magny, my fucking boy. He is a 4 wins away from a title shot. Okay, dude? But, I mean, come on. Nobody does it like Neil Magny. Nobody loses to a prospect quite like Neil Magny. And if you're not a decent prospect, you're getting hit with the magnation, bro. You're getting absolutely fucking magnied on by my boy Neil, the Haitian sensation. Okay, so I just want to shout out Neil Magny. Again, like I said at the start, there's nothing wrong with being a jobber, bro, but it is what it is. Is Neil Magny not the most coin flip fucking fighter? And the worst part about this is, obviously all of us love Neil Magny. We like ironically and unironically probably fucking love Neil Magny to death. But dude, he is the most unpredictable fighter of all time. You literally can be dead certain he's going to lose a fight. He will pull out a fucking KO against Mike Pilote. You can be completely sure he's going to win. You can be like, you know what? I think that Neil Magny is going to fraud check this guy, dude. Neil Magny's got all the skills. And then he just gets completely fucking smoked. He's completely unpredictable. And he's still ranked. So that's why I've got him in this video. These are only ranked jobbers, by the way. Obviously, there's fucking like Mike Breeden and like Anshul Jubilee and like, Weston Wilson. These are real OG jobbers that in like 5 years, you're going to be an OG if you remember them. I'm talking about in the rankings guys right now that I just think are complete fucking NPC jabronis. And yeah, Brendan Allen is definitely one of those. And Neil Magny, nothing wrong with it. Shout out to the GOAT. He's making a good living right now. Let's move on to the lightweight division. And I know what you're saying, dude. Oh, bedtime, dude. Lightweight's the most skilled division. There's no jobbers at lightweight, bro. Shut the fuck up, dude. That's not true. All right? And I got my proof right here. Bobby Green. Bobby Green is like the colorful opening act that you just send out there to entertain the crowd. It's literally a coin flip if he's going to get chinned or if he's going to win a flashy decision. You don't know. I don't know. I'm pretty sure Paddy Pimblett's going to beat him. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm pretty sure Paddy Pimblett's going to beat him. And people are going to act surprised by that, even though this guy literally is like 50-50 in the UFC. I love watching Bobby Green fight, but that's perfectly the role that he fills of just like, fuck it, let's throw this guy in with Bobby Green. Let's see what happens. It's going to be a good fight, So, yeah, shout out to Bobby Green, one of the GOAT jobbers in the UFC. And, people talk crazy about lightweight. The fact that this guy's been ranked for a while, oh man, I think the division's a little bit overhyped sometimes. I think Bantamweight is a little bit more skillful in my opinion. But Bobby Green is a great striker. I do like watching him fight. Don't take this as me disrespecting Bobby Green. I am disrespecting, like, Brendan Allen and those guys, but I'm not disrespecting Bobby Green or Neil Magny. You know, like I said, man, I feel like people in the comments are going to be mad about this, but there's nothing wrong with being a fucking jobber, dude. Is this guy not the most first ranked opponent you get in career mode? Bobby Green just has auto-generated tattoos, the beard that nobody selects in fucking character creation mode. That is what he is, bro. I fuck with it, but it is what it is, dude. Let's move on to the featherweight division, and I feel quite strongly about this one because this guy is the biggest fucking, like, highlight reel win streak merchant I've ever seen. Now, what does that mean? Because you guys know me. I love to call people this merchant, that merchant, this merchant, that merchant, right? All right, dude. Like Brendan Allen, certified win streak merchant. Josh Emmett is a fucking KO merchant of the highest order. This is what Josh Emmett does. He does it every fucking year, bro. He will get absolutely fucking clattered. That's a good word. Clapped by fucking every top contender. Like Yair Rodriguez smokes him. Ilya smokes him. Who else beat him up? Jeremy Stevens fucking illegally KOs him. Kind of badass, I'm not gonna lie. Right? And you know for sure Josh Emmett, okay, this guy's not gonna be a top contender, bro. Like he's literally just, you know, he's just floating around at featherweight, winning robbery decisions. Right? Every 2 or 3 years, he will just unleash the most brutal fucking flatline KO like he did against my boy Bryce Mitchell, brother. And people will think he's fucking legit again. Every fucking 3 years, this guy chins someone to the shadow realm, and people are like, bro, Josh Emmett is back, dude. Oh my god, dude, does Josh Emmett KO Volk? No. No, he fucking doesn't, dude. Josh Emmett is a jobber at featherweight. He is a fucking jabroni whose job is to be ranked 6 or 5 to give someone exciting a fucking title shot if they beat him. That's his job at featherweight. And I'm sick of people pretending this guy's a fucking threat at featherweight, dude. If you are not Bryce Mitchell, Michael Johnson, right? Somebody like that. I think Alex Caceres would get chinned by Josh Emmett. I think Edson Barboza could get chinned by Josh Emmett. If you ain't those guys, bro, you're beating this guy. You're getting into the top 5, dude. Yair Rodriguez fucking smoked this guy, bro. And that is aging so badly, dude. I feel like Josh Emmett listen, he's exciting, but we just got to call a spade a spade. He's a fucking jabroni at featherweight. And I'm not going to pretend that he's this top contender again because he KO'd Bryce Mitchell on short notice. This is the cycle that this guy goes through, bro. He gets fucking whooped, flatline KO somebody. Oh my god, Josh Emmett is back. He ain't back, bro. He never left. He's exactly where he's supposed to be. He's in the system. He's just plugged in. Beep, beep. He's plugged in exactly where he's supposed to be. He's programmed to KO number 13 in the rankings anytime he needs. That's it. But yeah, dude. Shout out Josh Emmett though. Okay. I'm not trying to fucking disrespect, bro. But listen, man. Let me move on to the bantamweight division. And again, I think bantamweight's the most skilled division. I don't think there's any real fucking Brendan Allens and GM3s and fucking, you know, Cody Brundages. Like, those are dead-ass jobbers, bro. Those are dead-set jobbers, bro. But if I have to pick somebody from the rankings at bantamweight, I'm going to say Pedro Munoz. And he's almost on the gaslighting tier list because he has people convinced he's, like, this goated fucking contender. Pedro Munoz's only good win was Cody Garbrandt because Cody decided to brawl with him. If Cody Garbrandt fights that fight the way he fought, like, Figueiredo and all these guys, I think he would have beat Pedro Munoz and stayed a top contender. Pedro Munoz would be Davey Grant right now, bro. This guy's been riding off the Cody Garbrandt win for about, what, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, bro? Almost 10 years this guy's been riding the fucking Cody Garbrandt win to the bank, dude. Who else has he beat besides Cody Garbrandt? Joe Rogan is like, Pedro Munoz is a killer, bro. Who did he fucking beat? Who the fuck did he beat? He literally got robbed against Frankie Edgar. Like, why are you going life and death with Frankie Edgar, bro? In the modern day. Like, I'm not talking about prime Frankie. I'm talking 2020 Frankie Edgar at bantamweight, dude. You're going life and death with Frankie, dude. This guy is a fuck. I just don't get it. I don't get it. He's been ranked for so fucking long, only to get people up the rankings. It is weird that Sean O'Malley couldn't, like, flatline KO him, but I think he would have beat him if the fight went the full distance, but that was kind of weird. But other than that, bro, literally, if I see this guy booked against any fucking bantamweight, I'm like, well, there you go. That's a free, this guy's getting into the rankings, you know? Like Dominic Cruz beat this guy, bro. Chinny Cruz, bro. I think that's crazy to me, dude. So yeah, Pedro Munoz, he's exciting to watch, but man, when I see him get booked against anyone slightly good at bantamweight, I'm just like, bro, well, there you go. This guy's in the ranking. Oh, Kyler Phillips is gonna be ranked now. Oh fuck, Cheeto is gonna be fucking ranked. You know, even though I thought Cheeto like he lost that fight, but hey, you know it is what it is, dude. Cheeto's another jabroni that went pretty far, dude. He's not a jobber anymore, but he's borderline. The last one to talk about, we're going down to the flyweight division. I was gonna pick Tim Elliott because listen, dude, like I said before, there's a lot of unranked real life jobbers, bro. Like at bantamweight, you got fucking Ronnie Yaya, certified Jabronsky. You know, you got fucking Vinicius Salvador, right? Like we're talking, that's the level we're talking at. Flyweight, got, I don't know, maybe like what's that guy? CJ Vergara. Nah, CJ Vergara's not a jobber, but no, you got some decent guys at flyweight. I would say Tim Elliott's borderline there. But when I look at the rankings, when I think of who's the easiest path through the rankings, bro, Matt Schnell, bro. Matt Schnell, bro. This guy is the jobber of the flyweight fucking rankings, dude. If I see this guy get packed up against anybody decent, I'm like, bro, it's over for you, bro. Like if I see this guy get booked against somebody that I have heard of before in flyweight, I'm like, oh man, that's gonna be bad, dude. So I feel like Matt Schnell is really the only pick here. Tim Elliott's another good one because he kind of just gets thrown in there to be like a tough test that you beat in the flyweight division. But I'm gonna say Matt Schnell is my pick here. But let me know what you guys' favorite jobber in the comments down below. We all have a favorite unranked fighter as well. I mean, I've got GM3. I fuck with heavy. Yeah, there's a lot of really exciting jabronis actually outside the rankings. This was just like high level examples I can think of. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys enjoyed the video, man, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. You know, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. I'm trying to become everybody's favorite jobber in bedtime and MMA YouTube. So yeah, man, go follow me over there. I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.